Okay, you're not able to take care of Babu You're not able to bust the rata Babu.
But when I saw you standing with two crests over there, what you were discussing with them?
Hila, I was not telling them anything about loving you. I was telling them about CDC due payment.
I thought it's not true. I know that CDC due payment over.
No, Hila, enough finish yo. Now let me explain the whole due payment to you. That program they had on April 12 is just to tell all citizens, reaction, and sympathizers that we will start paying due for now to 2030 and all the way.
So I want to ask you, the way some are not there. How will care what you book?
Abolida, the thing is, just go straight to CDC party headquarters and you request for your book. The people will give it to you. Anytime you go there, the people will be there. Don't worry yourself. In fact, the people get a mobile money number. If you file or you know you can make it, just send it straight on your mobile money number. And as soon as you send it on the mobile money number, the people will send your receipt straight on your website, or you go pick up your receipt and your due book right to your district office. I mean, the district that you live in. You can also pay to the bank. You can go to UBA or GT Bank. When you finish paying that money, they will give you one pink paper. Then you will give it to the party headquarters or your district office. Then the people will verify it. They will give you your original receipt and your due book. And don't forget that only $1 US or $200 labor you will pay every month. If you won't pay more than that, no problem. Because this party called CDC have to survive. And the mobile money number is 0886 097451.
Amanda, Amanda, my puye, Iliberia, my Jobia, Deble.
String.
Aha, y'all want to roll the punch a giant right to take over.
Like
Y'all want to roll Papa come again. Y'all want to roll Papa Georgie come again. Y'all want to roll Mama Joe come again. Who want to roll City come again. Now they will country giant coming soon. Better move I say you're better move your phone. It's about to get away. We come here again.
Okay. So I'd like to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those watching via the social media and monitoring on the radio. And it's a new week on the CDC Hour on Kings FM 88.5. And this is the CDC Hour, and I'm your lone presenter here today, Josephine P. Johnson, CKA Jojo. So we'll take a bit of our theme song, and we'll be right back.
Champion coming so you better move on the road. I say you better move your road. You be Paris get away. Better get away. Yen say I'm morning go. I say I come at Deble, Musical Corridor. Yen say I'm morning go.
Okay. So again, the date is December 15, 2025. And like I said, I'm your lone presenter here today. So it's a new week, and I'm happy to be here. So today we're going to be discussing a couple of issues. One of which we're going to start with has to do with happenings on the Capitol Hill. And we will also be discussing the December 17 Lead or Leave protest. So we're going to be starting with the issues on the Capitol Hill. So today we all saw what happened on Capitol Hill, to be precise, the Capitol building. We had staffers of the Senate We saw them protesting today, and they were protesting because they want salary increment. Okay, so let me use this time to welcome all of you that are following via the social media. And I also like to encourage you to please share the show and invite others to watch. So today, we saw staffers of the Senate. We saw them protesting today because they want increment in their salary. So they were given a bag of rice each, I believe, for the festive season. But they said no. They refused it. And they said, we want you to increase our salary. We don't want bag of rice. We want our salaries to be increased. And the reason why I want to discuss this is because I work in the legislature, right? And I know what is happening now. Staffers of the House of Representatives, which I work. Staffers of the House of Representatives want to do same. They want to protest. Yes. I'm saying it because I'm informed. I'm speaking from an informed background. Staffers of the House of Representatives want to protest. But what is stopping them down is they don't have the face to do so. Yeah. They believe if they protest, if they come out and cry on the speaker, on the deputy speaker, if they cry on their bosses for increment in salary, people will laugh at them. So for that reason, they are crying in silence. They don't want to protest. They don't want you to see their faces. But let me say this. Today, a friend of mine called me. And like what we will always discuss on the phone. People are hungry. People ain't just hungry. People are angry. And I'm speaking about people in the legislature, the staffers of the House of Representatives, the staffers of the Senate. They are angry. They are hungry. And I'm going to gist you on something, right? I'm going to tell you something. Something's very shocking. So why I said staffers of the House of Representatives wants to protest, but they are ashamed to do so is because they have not experienced any increment since this new leadership took over. They are crying in silence. Yes, they are crying in silence. Sometimes we want to pity them, but we will not pity them. They are crying in silence. They were told during former Speaker Fonati J and during former Speaker Fonati Kofa, J Fonati Kofa time that the least staff or the least staffers was going to receive $300 United States dollars as salary. They campaigned against that. They fought. They fought staffers. They fought lawmakers. And if you are a supporter of the CDC, you will be identified. They will look at you. They will go after you. They will point fingers at you. There was this day I saw a guy. They beat him and they put him in a pickup on the grounds of the Capitol only because he was identified as a sedition. So they beat him. Yeah. And after all, former Speaker Kofa told them, They still went about, they fought, they campaigned against him. And today, the very people who were campaigning against Speaker Kofa, the very people who were fighting, the very people who went against him, the very starvers, today they are ashamed. So if we come out in the public and say we want increment, because starvers at the House of Representatives are still making 100 United States dollars, 130 United States dollars, 10,000 Liberian dollars. Yes. But what Speaker Kofa promised them was this: starvers will make 300 United States dollars. Yet they saw it, but they went against him. That's why I'm telling you today that they want to protest, because there's no change. In fact, they say it was bad, but it has gone from bad to worst. It has gone from bad to worst. So they cannot protest today because they are still making the same $130. And we saw them, they fought Speaker Kofa, they fought their fellow staffers only because you were identified as sedition. They fought you. So today they are afraid, they are ashamed to come in the public space and express themselves. Let me go to the Senate staffers. So if you can remember, during the crisis up Capitol Hill, you had one group on the other side, and they were identified as Coon supporters. They usually stand from the angle of the Senate wing, where you have the Senate building. They will usually gather on that side. And you had another group that would gather on the other side towards the Speaker office. And they used to be identified as Kofa supporters. So let me give you the G's, because I used to be on the ground. I worked there. Those people that used to be standing on the other side, the Senate side, about 90% of them, they are Senate staffers. They had no fish to fry in what was going on in the House of Representatives. Yes, I will say this. Nobody was moving the protein. Yet they gathered, they fought, they sang battle cries. And today, they are protesting. I say this because I know it. 90% of them, many a times we used to be walking and they will start to point fingers. They will point fingers behind us. I know them. Majority of them. And you know that the thing about the legislature is this: when something good happened for the staffers at the House of Representatives, the Senate staffers will advocate. They want good things to happen. They want good things to happen for them. So many a times, when the Senate staffers receive benefits or increment, the House of Representatives staffers will experience similar thing. They will experience it because they believe they all work in the space together. So when one group benefit, the next group should benefit. So many a times, when good thing happen for the Senate, it will happen for the House of Representatives. When good thing happen for the House of Representatives, it will happen for the Senate. Yes, the thing. The House of Representatives, the Speaker then, Speaker Kofa, was about to increase staffers' salary. The Speaker was about to increase staffers' salary. It was going to happen in the Senate. But yet, staffers of the Senate gather, they chant battle cries, they insulted lawmakers, they fought lawmakers, they insulted other staffers that they identified as citizens. And today, they are left in the mud. Again, they have gone back to square zero. And they are crying that they want increment in their salary. You fought something that could benefit you. Those of you watching, those of you in Radio Land, if you can remember during the crisis on Capitol Hill, there always used to be two groups. One group on the other side, from the Senate side. You will usually see them posted at the Senate side. The other group faced towards the speaker's side, the House of Representatives. The ones who used to gather around the Senate building, 90% of them, and nobody can deny this, because I worked there, I used to be on the ground. I know exactly what I'm talking about. 90% of them are Senate staffers. We saw it. But today they are protesting. Oh, they've seen rest. You say you wanted? You say you wanted rest? You say you wanted rest. And the people giving you rest today, you're refusing it, and you're talking about they should increase your money. They will not increase your money. They will increase their money. In fact, they have increased their money. They will not increase your money. You will cry tired. I think we heard something like that during the campaign time, right? You will explain tire. So y'all will explain tire. Nothing will happen. Nothing will change. Y'all will explain. Cry and cry. Nothing will happen. Because the Senate leadership, the House leadership, they are all working for Joseph Boakai. They take direct instruction from Boakai. So anything Boakai asks them to do, that's what they would do. Boakai wanted Liberian people to suffer. So you think he would tell Yombly or Kun to increase staffers' salary? No. So in passing, I'd like to discuss this whole bucket road issue, right? Couple of days, I think like 1 or 2 days ago, we saw Bucket Road being arrested at his residence, and today he was taken to the Monrovia Central Prison. We are yet to see the friend of Jojo Boakai being taken to the Central Prison. In fact, he has vanished. No one knows his whereabouts. Somebody who was caught with thousands thousands of jobs. No one knows where he is today. Nobody can account for him. Well, we are not defending Bucky Raw, but we are saying let justice be done to all, not selective justice. If you want to persecute everybody who did it, not one person. Not because this person is not in line with you, so you will persecute that person. We don't want selective justice. You want to persecute somebody? You still have Brian McGill, the Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Youth and Sport. He is walking free after allegedly raping a 14-year-old girl. Her parents are grieving today. They are living with that shame, that disgrace. I believe they are unable to even, get out of their homes in the morning because people will look at them, people will laugh at them. Even that little girl going to school has become a major issue for her. I believe she feels so embarrassed. Brian McGill, on the Unity Party homecoming program, he was present. He went there. He's a free man. He's a free man. He walked freely. Nobody do anything to him. Nobody is able to arrest him because he is in line with this government. So nobody can touch him. He's untouchable. He is untouchable. If you are working with Unity Party and you did something wrong, you are untouchable. But if you are a member of the CDC or you don't have a political party, then yours becomes a very, very big news. In fact, you are targeted. You are targeted. Yes. So, December 17 is approaching. In fact, today is the 15th of December. And the 17th will be on Wednesday. I think it was yesterday. Just yesterday, I was sitting somewhere and we had a discussion, right? I was sitting with some group of people and we were just discussing. And this guy looked me in the face and he said, my sister. I said, yes. He said, let me be bold to you, right? I'm a Unity partisan. Yes. I supported this government. In fact, I'm not a just calm Unity partisan. I've been with the Unity Party for long. That's what he said. I'm quoting him. He said, I supported this government, but I don't like what my government is doing. And he said it like 2 to 3 times. Then I asked him, I said, what is it that your government is doing that you don't like? And he said, let me tell you, my sister, I'm a hustler. In fact, I'm a volleyball. He said, I go on the street in the morning to hustle. So I have my place. Nobody have touched my place. But I'm feeling bad because people are not given the opportunity to provide for their family. But yet, this government that I supported, This government that I voted for is chasing them. How can you tell somebody not to sell somewhere that they have been selling to put their children in school? They have been at that place looking for full money. You telling the person not to sell there, and you cannot provide any opportunity. He said the frustrating part there is that they are breaking down people's structures and things on the road as if they are going to build duplexes and things. He said they are not going to do anything. Nothing. They ain't going to put anything far. But they just want to destroy. They just want to destroy people's properties, people's businesses and things. And he said it. And as he was saying it, I could feel, that pain coming from within. He said, I'm angry. I'm very angry. And I want to believe other unity partisans, other Liberians are also angry. People who voted for this government, I want to believe they are angry. Though they did not touch my place, but I'm angry because the people, places they are breaking down, they are all Liberians. They need to feed their homes. They need to put their children in school. They need to provide for their families. He said, this is not what we call beautification. You go all in the little corners and things, and you breaking down people's business places and things in the name of you are beautifying the place. Or you want to beautify the place while the people hungry? They are not getting paid on time, and you say you are beautifying the place? Is that your definition of beautification? So, when he said it, I just look at him, right? And he said, but why are you not saying anything? And I was like, the reason I'm not saying anything is because you have said it all. I said everything that I needed to say. You said it. Everything that I needed to say, you have already said it. So, I need not to say a word. These are the reasons why the people will come out on December 17th. These are the reasons. Our president, our vice president told us that no job in the country. They have not created a single job. Yes. All of the promises that they made, for which reasons they were elected, they have not fulfilled any. They have not fulfilled any. And yet, the little means the people have to provide for their family, every day you running behind them. Every day you destroying the market, you destroying the businesses and things. Every day. The people will stand up on December 17th. They will speak. They will speak to their government. They will speak to their leaders. They will speak to their president. They will speak. They will speak to their lawmakers. Their lawmakers who are seated, they are on Capitol Hill. My own lawmaker, Representative Prince Stowe of District 8, Monserrado County. The Bobo lawmaker. The only thing he carried to Capitol building is pink lip. Him some boss P. The people will speak. They will speak to the president. They will speak to their leaders, because this was not what you promised the Liberian people. You didn't promise them that you were going to build your party headquarters in the 15 counties in your second year. No, you didn't promise them that. You didn't promise the Liberian people that their officials were going to be corrupt. You didn't promise them that. You lie on an innocent man, and today you are fighting to justify, you are fighting to provide evidence. You lie only because you wanted the speakership. Today your lies has caught up with you. And you are doing everything possible to defend your lies. And as it will always say this, you can lie to win election, but you cannot lie to govern the people. We will not sit here and tolerate those lies. We will speak the truth, because the Liberian people, they need the truth. So we'll come here every day and we'll speak the truth. And do not make any attempt to stop the people on December 17, because we will gather, and we'll gather in our numbers. The Liberian people will gather, and they will gather in their numbers. It's about time that this government know that they are here to govern. You people been on child's play. Like you've been thinking that you've been sucking, you still sucking bottle. You know, I can say it, right? But when I say it, it can look funny. When I say every rehab community, the people of rehab cannot elect Joseph Walker as community chairman. We made a terrible mistake. A very terrible one. To elect this man as president. Seriously. Joseph Walker lied. He lied to the Liberian people. He lied to you. He lied to you. He lied. All the lies that he gave you, my people. All the things Joseph Walker said. Everything. Today he lies running behind him. He running behind him. He cannot defend. He don't have solutions for this country. He done. Joseph Walker don't know how to solve the issues. He don't know how to solve the problems that the Liberian people facing. He don't know how to solve it. Joseph Walker don't know. He don't have any solution for you. He lied to you. It's just like during the campaign, he was telling you, I will make sure I will put AC on the streets of Monrovia. I will make sure there will be free food everywhere. Today, there's no AC on the streets of Monrovia. No free food. I saw a video about a guy who went somewhere. He went to this lady Kobo shop and he told the lady he wanted food. The lady served him. He ate the food and he got to eating. He wanted to leave, thinking that you know, everybody attention was somewhere else. They were not looking. And that was how lady caught him. And he started to appeal. My people are big, you're sorry, I get money. I was hungry. If I'm not going to eat a food, I'm going to faint. No free food. No AC on the streets of Monrovia. Cars then, when you see the bad road in the country, you say more than before. To the extent the new buses and all laying because of bad road. But you see, the funny thing here is the buses that were here, right? The ones that President we are brought, they ain't laying. Yes. They're still riding good. They're still straight. We see them laying Chucky. Thank you, Mr. Dawson. So, we see them laying Chucky. But the ones that Waka brought, they are all laying Chucky, and they're telling us that it's because of the road condition. Oh, but Waka, we in your second year. You shouldn't be complaining about road because you told the Liberian people in the first 100 days. You told the Liberian people in just 100 days. But this one now, we are in your second year, President Bwaka. The bosses are laying. And you're telling us that it's because of bad road. The, how you call it, invisible. We are still waiting for the invisible invisible yellow machines to come. This is December. We're still waiting on them. So I'll be calling the numbers shortly so that you can participate. So in 3 minutes, I'll be reading out the numbers. So you told the Liberian people that you were going to rescue them. You told the Liberian people that people stole the country money and you were going to persecute them. But today, we are seeing the opposite. In fact, your officials, people who work in this government, people who take direct order from the president, their hands are in the cookies jar. The lies they are giving us is just too much for the Liberian people. In fact, the people lied, and they lie more than the devil himself. Just too many lies in just 2 years. Too many lies. President Walker, you cannot govern the country like this. You cannot. You cannot. You can fool the people doing campaign, doing elections. You can fool them, but not when you are already president. Because the lives of the people, it depends on you. You are the leader. You are the father. You are the one governing the country. So their lives depend on you. You can no longer lie. So we'll be taking calls, and I will announce the numbers. 0772 239933 is our orange line, and 0886 3044 97 is our Lone Star line, and we have our female line 0777 980375. So you can start to place your call. Okay, I think we have a caller. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. How you doing?
Okay, this is good evening to the King family, and this is good evening to our librarians and our 1 billion followers. My name is Reverend PC Ditch, and I love to be called Bagube. I do join you from the most deplorable community in Central Monrovia, where our people are still doing from the Jewish spiritual communities evening. BCs, let me say this. You see, Mr. Braga and his surrogate kings to power on life. So, for them to succeed is very difficult. Because you can lie during campaign, you can lie when you're in oppositions, but you can't lie to govern the state. Because reality will face you. We are faced with reality today. That's why you see if you go down Megan Street, the people are struggling. Our value girls, our value boys, our younger boys, our younger girls, they are struggling. To help customers to buy their goods and services, it's very difficult for them. You know, Braga came to this country, the rulers wanted to kill, destroy, and steal. That's why you see, these are poor. Look at the decorations. See how Monover looking, see how the capital looking.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Josephine.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, well, my name is Mohammed Bondo. But I joined the conversation. Well, Josephine, I don't really want to be in this what how these people are working for. I don't know. The intention people want to elaborate people that they really have their working world. Okay.
Hello. Hello. Hello, you are live.
Yeah, Jojo.
How you doing, Mama?
Hi, Jim.
I'm great.
Yeah. This is Marcy on the line with you tonight. Let me say thank you for the show.
Okay,
I will
Marcy.
begin with Bucky Raw. The Pale government, if you not your son, you are a physician. They will target you.
Sure.
Yesterday, we saw the old man a kilo of plane, customer, you were caught in the ghetto, which is 10:30. I think you were watching the last. She was caught in the ghetto, 10:30, and was telling the man that, oh, you are a musician now. You see in the ghetto, never catch you in the ghetto, you'll be arrested, say to solve it. I was telling you, you were passing. So this man, I will tell Bobby, when I said he go, the one there, what he said me that the caught him with, the man said, you play, the way you get taken, now they make you active. Not selling drugs, but because of every jealousy. The one of your few friends there, when they say betray you, well, no more man. But let me calculate the issue of capital building, Jojo. Look, I like how the capital building going. I like it. Let's see for
Yeah.
Go. You store, put your money, you do that, SYZ. They will be a fool. They will be a fool yesterday. They say where they're going. They say they will not eat a father after that money. They cry, they will cry, they grab blood. They just block me.
Sure,
That's when the joke here is ready, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, it will be a fool. I'm a worker. They said no. They said no, you will go, you have to go. Why say you order the house? They will order the house, they made it there. They said, oh, you come to the other move it there. And they will be able to follow move forward. They will not be able to follow move. It's what people are out there for the super seat. What they try today? And they were no money out of no place more. They bluffing them, they ready, yeah. They will try, they will not get point.
So that's
They
Marcy.
rocking it, joking, they crying. Then they phone use that capital building.
Okay, Marcy.
Hello.
Yes, hello. You are live.
Thank you, my sister, for the show. You see, Joseph Boaga, the United Party can also empower good. You see, anytime they can't empower, they will destroy people's property, then they pay their children own the property.
Sure.
Just, I was not here at that 7 day, they just in the bag, my in 30 days time, if you not move with boss the whole thing.
Wow.
That's kind of frustrating for somebody to die. You not struggle, you pay your place. Then somebody just and say in 30 days time move it. You see that kind of comment and story? They just bring their own things. They're not going for the vote. They only think for they only voting for the United Party, but not for all of people.
Okay,
They
Mama.
don't try
Thank
in
you.
power good. Thank you for the show.
Thank you, Mama.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. How you doing?
Not bad, Joseph. This is Esma Car, man. You know, everything that is happening to us as Liberians, some of us contributed towards it, and that is why we are paying for.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
you see what is happening now as capital building? I don't even know whether their protest is really timely because I don't know whether the budget is passed, because we're getting some information that the budget is passed. If the budget is passed, then your protest is needed. Because the time the budget hearing is going on, that is the time that you're supposed to carry on the protest to see whether something good will come out. Okay, and they are acting as if they don't know. The students they are acting as if they don't know. You can't tell me say the person working in your office, you don't know how much they make. They acting as if it's a surprising news for them. But this is why some of us subscribe to, and this is why we are getting.
Sure.
You know, and when it comes to pocket road, you know, we have said that the fight against drug, we want it out of our country, but it should be holistic.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
The man was very clear. He said, for me, I'm not lying to you, I'm taking it, but I can take it because I take it to go perform, I take it to go do my production. And this is we can take it, I can take it. He didn't lie. Then what about the lady that brought drugs at the RIA when they took her to court quicker, and the judge said that they didn't have any evidence. So what happened with the evidence? It was the government of Liberia who confiscated the drugs. Why the evidence was not presented in court during the hearing today? We don't know the whereabouts of Quita. We said it that Quita was out of this country. Other people say, oh no, she was in jail. Where here we are.
Exactly.
Quita is nowhere to be found.
She vanished.
That's it. We pray for Bucky. We pray that somebody will be able to stand for you and the right thing will be done.
Okay,
So you got I send my information to you. I don't know whether you see. I send it to your messenger about the policy committee. I want to be part of it. So I send it to your messenger.
Okay, I will look at it, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, good evening, Jojo.
How you doing?
Jojo, how you doing? How you body?
I'm okay.
Jojo, the name will make Costa. This is the voice of Sabu Rasta. Jojo, I joined the show from a unique, comfortable zone, 0.4 Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwe ball. Jojo will pay for ungratefulness.
Exactly.
They can be walking raw. They can be walking on raw. Jojo serving a living God. Yesterday, Jojo, you were even described as John the List. They call President, we are all kinds of names, Jojo, because of the rescue. But today the rescue is sour in our mouth. Jojo, we pay for ungratefulness.
Exactly, yeah.
Jojo, you were here yesterday. You want to know what Buka did so? You want to know what I did? Oh, you woman now, what's around we're doing what? Oh, we're doing what? Today, Jojo, 2 years now, we're going to 3 years now into the administration. Government are came to rescue. They say, hey, stand for what? Agriculture. Today, the president just traveling. Liberians are dying. Jojo, we're hungry.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello, you are live.
Hello?
Hello, yes, you are live.
Yeah, good evening, Josephine.
Good evening, my brother. How you doing?
Yes, thank you very much. Josephine, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Popo Kono, down Coast Spoon Hill, White Town community.
Okay,
thank you very much. My attention has been drawn to the protest today at the Capitol building. Josephine, it is laughable to see people who yesterday protested honor the canopy of if you homonize my salary, I will homonize your vote protesting today, honor the quote unquote rescue government. It is very hard battling in my mind. It means the rescue has failed and failed to on his deliverables. That's why the people are protesting.
Exactly.
And the issue that have to do with the drugs issue. Josephine, it is very saddening. Where is Dominic today? Dominic that was arrested, Dominic Molu that was arrested with huge quantity of drugs in the red light Pastor Town community. Where is he? Where is Peter? No one is against the fight against drugs, but the fight against drugs must be done holistically. It must not be done with interest. Dominic is on video in a tape where Joe Parker and Dominic are standing. Today, nobody knows the whereabouts of Dominic, but they are prosecuting a man who just professed that he takes something to make his music. It's very fortunate, and I believe that this government must wake up and make the fight against drug holistic so that everyone can be, feel the impact of their decision. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For always giving us the opportunity to make our voice on national issues. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello. How you doing?
Ma, this is the last time I'm calling for brother Monokona. Hello?
Yes, hello. You are live.
Yeah. Thank you for the show, ma. I said that the people that get acting for classes today, I'm busy that they put in win the show. But the people that use our mouth, go say they will not want a job. We are so that the more they use the pope, they in power. But the people that win, you don't win. They won't make it see the software and you go to about to the work. Everything for cost. I got a show that would we will work more for and for possibility. For example, you know, go on as I do when come and look on all of you. But when you remember, people they do what they
Okay, thank you. Network.
Hello? The priest, I don't want to tell the person the priest, the priest I can say come up here. They can come up here, they're falling a bottle gun. They're falling of them from a bottle gun. So the priest, they can tell the chicken for the chef for the pack and carry to the phone.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Mama.
You know, the other somebody was talking, say, where they cannot bring the website. Yes, I think I said the website is down. But what is people getting the money to buy the rest? Some people can sleep or hunger, you know. The market, when you carry the market to sell, no buying, and that is safe. And that is safe. And that is safe, says Jojo. Yeah, you know the paper for
That's true.
See?
If you don't have the money to buy, how will you buy the rest?
Once you ever see the soul, I said, when you're singing, once you let the soul is coming back to you, and it's coming back to them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Good evening, Joseph.
Cdc, Babe.
Yeah.
How you doing?
All right, and you?
I'm fine, oh.
Let God bless you here. God give you long life.
Amen.
Let God guide you when you go home. Let God guide you until you reach home to your family.
Amen.
For me, all the one year, I got nothing to say. You, when they say, people will see me, even the generalists, they will see me before people will start becoming there. They will see they will post me on the social media. That one, I'm inside there.
Cdc, Babe.
Yeah, I got nothing to say. Wednesday. All the people there that promise, let everybody come out. The way sleep will be out. Let everybody come out. Let push the mayor. What time was saying? They say he did that. Let push it and hear what you tell us. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello. You are live.
Yes, my name is Brahma Level Power Delegation, National Village.
Okay, let's hear you.
Let me say thanks to you for the talking point this evening. I want to really understand which type of drugs the people record with talking wrong. Which type of drugs was that? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I'm like asking. I want to know which type of drug they really catch talking wrong with.
Well, I can't speak to that now. I think the government will have to come up with that.
Yeah, because I think they have to come up with that because it's like just opium. Because majority of the people that will know some of them get smaller opium. And the opium been in this country from day one. They been in this country for day one. So it's the only opium that they call with body raw. Then today they say Diamba. Then I think the political too, they have to start doing some tests on them. Consider the same opium because we know some of them that can smoke the opium.
They got it in the packets every day.
To those staff that want to protest, you all go there. I want for the police for very common to carry the house or for them. Because those are the same guys when Copa said he wanted to increase their salary when that incident occurred. They say, let Copa go, they care about us. And we just go care about I know. People just care about you. We just couldn't care about your budget.
Okay.
They could budget today.
Okay, so thank you very much. We don't have time and we will be running. We're running all the time. We got a caller? Oh, okay. All right. Yes, so I mean the callers were just so many, and I'm so much excited because the women are speaking. We have women calling on the show to express themselves. So I'm happy because I like to hear women talking. Yeah. When a man ready to talk, it means that something got to stop. Something got to change. So we're running out of time and we will not be taking calls. So you can keep the call for Wednesday because we don't have time in our favor. So I'd like to say thank you to all those that called on the show to make your point. And I also like to say thank you to the Kings FM family. And again, this is your lone presenter, Josephine Johnson, on the CDC Hour, Kings FM 88.5. And we will be here. I will be here Wednesday with my host, Mr. Ishaka Sharif. So thank you and enjoy your week. Thank you very much.
Mama Joe coming again. Who wanna roll city coming again? Ale wo country jaya.